You know, every time I find something I really like good, all of a sudden I think it's something that's bad for me. Here's an article I just happened to see. Answers by verified professionals. Is onion good for patients with, I think that's esophagus inflammation, esophagus, ESOPHAGUS. It says there are certain foods that you may want to avoid if you suffer from esophagitis. Large portions of onions as well as citrus fruits, chocolate, garlic, tomato-based foods, spicy foods, caffeine, and alcohol may increase symptoms of esophagitis. I think that's the way it's pronounced. The raw onion should be avoided in patients with esophagus inflammation as it can be a potentially irritant to the wound. Also, onions can potentially increase heartburn, negatively impacting esophagus inflammation. Cooked onions may depend on a person's tolerance, but should be kept to a minimum to avoid the potential of heartburn. Onions can generally be consumed by a patient, but typically esophagus higher the heck you pronounce diet consists of avoiding acidic foods that may trigger reflux and spicy foods, among others. With that said, cooked onions may be preferable for patients compared to raw onions. Daggone it. Raw onions are a common trigger for acid reflux and heartburn, which may be caused by esophagus inflammation. It has been shown that people with acid reflux showed that eating a meal containing raw onions significantly increased heartburn, acid reflux, and burping compared with consuming an identical meal that didn't contain onions. I've never seen anything about onions being bad for you. An intake of raw onions are the common trigger for acid reflux and heartburn, which can worsen the esophagus inflammation. Some studies in people with acid reflux show that eating a meal containing raw onions significantly increased heartburn. And I've been going heavy on, well, what I do, I take onions, raw onions, slice them up, and put them in this pickling brine. Now, here's something else. Can y'all see that? 1 month before heart attack, your body will send you these signals. It shows this woman farting. I don't know. I don't know. I have been eating, well, I'm fixing to fix something here like I like to fix too. Now here's something that kind of contradicts that. Onions contain several phytochemicals as well as higher levels of organic sulfur with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties, so may be beneficial to esophagus inflammation. However, an excessive consumption can cause gas and bloating due to carbohydrates. I haven't noticed in me farting more than normal. I don't know. Good Lord. So I'm going to show you how I do these cucumbers. GoPro style. I've got on this kick here lately about these are cucumbers out of our garden. I get about 3 or 4 a day out of there. This is where I've had pickles in there, and it's the brine that I made. And I like to, am I recording? I like to do them like this. I'm not pickling as such, but I'm, what I do, this is the way I like to do these. Now, what I do, I don't throw these peels away. I take, and yes, I'm working here on my bed. The kitchen is always, now I put the peels in the brine. Like so. Then because you know, I always heard that a lot of the vitamins and stuff is in the peels. Now, I try to I try to cut them. I really need a mandolin, you know. It's a slicer for these vegetables and stuff. I swear I wish I didn't slur my speech. But this is just, this is kind of like a refrigerator pickle. Now, just reading that stuff about different things it could cause. That may be the root of all this pain I've been having in my chest. Now, when I get them all sliced up like that, I put them in the brine. I'm gonna eat something just like that. I like cucumbers. And them little ends I cut off there, I'll throw them in there too. Then I'll close it up. These are fresh cucumbers, just we're getting a lot of cucumbers. Now, I don't throw these peels away. Sometimes I like to just take little strips of cucumber like that. Now, matter of fact, I'm gonna do let's see how this does. Boy, that's good. And there you go. There you go. That's a couple of cucumbers there. And these are fresh out of our garden. Now, you can, if you want to spice them up a little bit, you can drop a couple of hot peppers in there. And I would imagine these would keep in the refrigerator for 2 or 3 weeks. And when you do them like this, if you just leave them, don't try to eat any of them until a day or 2. And I want to get a mandolin. To where I can slice these pretty thin. But there it is, folks. And this is just a pickling brine that I made. There's a piece of garlic in there too. I imagine that you get more taste in them if you left them about a week. But anyhow, this cucumber here, that's about 10 inches long. Those others were about 7 or 8 inches long. But you can do this with onions too. I like to slice up onions and do them the same way. Matter of fact, I would imagine you could do that with about any, I don't know, I wonder about pickling squash.